it. Let's do it.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it. But please, describe it better.
She's moving too slow, Brandy Flores. Never can get it right. New Sports. Featuring the man the ladies call Sexual Chocolate.
That was.
Here's Vic. Yeah.
That was pretty
Let me try to
hot
grab the
looking.
mic and adjust it. Let me try to adjust it. They don't need
Pretty hot
adjusting.
with that. Boy, that was pretty hot looking.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
know that grip.
You know,
I
Kung
think
Fu
we should have
grip.
just let Claudia have gone for it. I was hoping Mario was just going to throw it to Claudia and see if she'd go for it.
no.
So they want to put old Claudia on the spot now.
They
Stop
do
enough.
that to me all
They're
the
messing
time.
me up. You
That
want to
is
throw
wrong.
stuff at Claudia.
All right, just throw it at me.
Yeah, just throw it at you. Hey, you
Yeah.
guys. Hey, this is a subject where I sit there and make people believe we all watch sports. Welcome to New Sports.
Well, now that Wimbledon's over, I'm not watching that much.
See what I'm saying?
That was a hot item.
That's
Wimbledon,
right.
at least I got to see something what I wanted to see.
There you go. Well, let me get it on top of the trending tweets or the topics right now. You guys
who?
know that trending tweets, dude. Trending tweets. I got it.
Trending
I got
tweets.
it.
You can't say it fast
Claudia.
3 times.
I'm not supposed to say it 3 times.
Okay, I can't do it. I always say twinding tweets.
That's right.
Twindy
I got
tweets.
it. I got it. All right, you guys, this is what we're doing right off the top. You guys already hit the first subject. I'm going to come back to you with a different flavor and curve on it. On the, I would call it the decision on where it falls in. Joe Paterno's statue on hold for decision to remove or not by trustees. I think the question is about the reflection of the trustees. We're going to come back to that because I believe they're sitting up here lost. They're totally disconnected to me, and they are just as culpable to this because the president has to report to the board of trustees. And if you think that they didn't have an idea of what was going on during that period, that means it's a reflection on them and their oversight, and they represent money coming into the stream. So let's go to NASCAR's Kevin Harvick. Man, you talking about, and I'm just a trending topic right now, blames Amber Cope with harsh sexist criticism using Danica Patrick as an example for that criticism. We're going to come back to that, too, because usually the men have been jumping on Danica. Well, he laid in.
That's figuratively.
You know what? Don't say that.
I
Don't you
myself.
go there. Don't you go there. Keep it light. Keep it light. I'm going to come back to it, you guys. Carmelo Anthony, he says Jeremy Lin's third-year pay, $14.8 million, will balloon up to almost $30 million if the New York Knicks match that number, which is ridiculous because that's a luxury tax penalty. Jason Kidd of the Hamptons. Didn't know he had a house in the Hamptons. Unfortunately.
Of course he has a house in the Hamptons.
Unfortunately, he's drunk while driving from the Hamptons.
Okay.
And he gets his DUI and arrest, and he just signed with the Knicks.
Yeah.
With the Knicks.
With the Knicks.
39, should he be getting drunk coming from the Hamptons?
No, but you should get a driver, you get that much money. Get a driver, you can drink all the hell you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Get an old lady who
Yeah,
drives.
why do they do their own
'Cause they
driving?
can't get-
I don't understand that.
Get a woman who drives.
I don't know why these celebrities go to parties and sports figures go to parties and drink or
Get a
go to
limo.
bars and then they drive themselves.
They're
I
stupid.
Mean, what is?
Cheap. Get a limo.
Yeah, exactly. Is it the cheap thing and they don't want to pay the extra money when I could drive home?
I think
It's
if-
They
Child
all have
support.
assistants. Why don't they have? Lindsay Lohan, when she was driving and she crashed into that truck, then right away she turned to her, from what they said, what they were reporting, and she turned to her assistant. She said, "You tell him you were driving." And she says, "I'm not going to tell him I was driving."
I agree.
But why don't you just have somebody else? I mean, they've got all this money. They just pay somebody to do the driving. It's like a no-brainer.
And I think the reason why they
I'm
tend to
with
do
you.
that, they don't trust their chauffeurs because they believe that wherever they want to go, where they want to roam, that they know. And that the chauffeurs are not really, I'm your dog. I got you. I got this. Well, who's the first one to be the Tweety Bird that tells them something worth getting money for? That's your
the
chauffeur.
Tweety Bird?
The Tweety Bird, man. The pigeon.
That's not a thing of tweets. That has a new meaning. Tweety Bird has a new
Listen,
meaning.
if I had that kind of money, I'd have a driver all the time. I hate driving.
Me too.
Oh.
I'd have
Fine
someone.
ass driver.
So when you guys are driving,
Yeah, we
driving,
know what kind of drivers you'd have.
Wait a minute. You guys are driving 2 o'clock in the
You'd
morning.
have the Dallas cheerleaders driving over.
It'd be the happiest crew you ever seen.
So wait a minute. While you're creeping out, you remember the Eddie Murphy saga back in the day, 4 o'clock in the morning? So if Jason's out at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're trying to say, I don't want nobody to
Usually when you're out
what
that
would
late,
you do? Would you get a chauffeur?
sex is involved somewhere. When you're out late, that's why I see when you're out late past midnight.
Right.
Sex and drugs are almost always in there, usually combined in some way. So if you out late drinking at 2,
Right.
like you said, Vic, who you drinking with?
Yes.
And where were they and why weren't they driving?
See,
Yeah.
I just think there are places you want to go where you say, I don't want anybody.
You don't want the wife to
connect.
know.
You don't want anyone. So I'm going to go back to your point. You said I want a driver all the time.
Oh, I'd love it. I think that would be.
Even when you're deep dungeon
Right.
thoughts about going places where you don't want
Taking you
nobody
to
to
But
know.
I don't have any of
Bondage
those
and
thoughts.
discipline. Who's going to take you to
I
the
don't have a
S&M club?
with that.
You know, so we have, you know what, Mario, we need to apologize to Claudia.
I'm just saying, Claudia, depends where you
I don't
going.
do that anymore.
You don't, oh, no, I got you. The key is don't do it anymore. Let's go
Anymore,
to,
no.
Brandy, do you need a chauffeur when you're traveling down that dark night where you're, I don't want nobody to know.
Well, you know what? If I don't want anyone to know, then I'll go hide in the back seat of my van.
So what if you need a late night trip to the stables?
I don't take any late night trips.
See,
I'm a mother.
you
That's
know
the
what?
kind of
She's
get
right.
that do
She's
it
right.
late night.
No, she's right.
They sneak you in.
Right. And I just think about these guys are always under the microscope. There's times you just want it turned off. And part of it is if you do take or drink alcohol and you want that same freedom, then you have to give up something. And he didn't give up something.
Usually money.
Yeah. You know, he just signed on. So they got paparazzi or people following him because he's
Listen,
the new
you
cat.
pay somebody enough money, they'll
They'll take care of you.
they'll you know, cover your sick, so to speak, your back.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
right.
I love it. We need to talk more with Claudia. She knows the behind the scenes. Have you had paparazzi chase you before, Claudia?
Oh no.
Mario, have you had
Back in the
papa?
day.
They have. I had Papa wasn't paparazzi.
Stalkers,
It was Papa-
yes.
Papa
I've had
Williams.
stalkers.
It
Okay.
was Papa Johnson was chasing me.
Okay. All right. So here's what we do.
I've
didn't-
had stalkers chasing me.
Oh, you know what?
See, everybody should have at least one.
This is what I'm saying.
No,
So-
people late at night. No, women driving alone late at night really have to
I agree.
watch who's following
There
you. And
you
then
go.
if you think someone's following you, you make some turns, you know, then and if they're on you, then you've got to, now you can use your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, you can go to the police station or the fire station if someone's following
Well, if it
you.
looks like Vic or I, we just shouldn't do it. We wasn't trying to start no shit. Just trying to get a little video.
We'll just spit the phone on you.
Yeah, that's all we doing. You know.
Let's go.
Here we
You're
go again.
wrong.
I'm tired of y'all calling the
That's
police
wrong.
on me.
Okay, let me. PMC Pittsburgh, good information, dude. He says he was so drunk they had to carry him out of the club.
Of course you
why
drive.
was-
So
why
of course
is he
you
driving?
drive. Right, that's what gets me. You so drunk you can't walk out the club. That's when you get a cab.
The club is supposed to get in trouble for putting him in
No
the car.
cab.
Oh, true.
Bang.
But they're covering all the.
He could have had a cab. They'll
Come
drive you
on
from
now.
New York to L.A.
Come on.
for enough
So-
money.
So here,
Yeah, really.
Okay, so since we hit this first topic already, remember, for those of you who are new, we're going to rate them and put them under the category that best seems to fit what Jason unfortunately went through. Okay, we call it balling. Upset meaning you defeated, you were favored to lose. Let down because you don't sign and then all of a sudden get a DUI. A whatever moment where you don't care. Big pimping because he rose like that and he can. Or something for the ladies because young women like when millionaire
Men
men.
drink.
We like
Like
bad
you
boys.
drink.
You like bad boys. That's my point.
Like
So here
that
we
when they
go.
throw up on your shoes.
So here we go. Let's go over to Brandy. Brandy, you can combine any of the terms. What do you want? Was he balling? Was it a
goodness.
letdown? What was it?
He
Something for-
thinks he's doing it for the ladies and he thinks he's big pimping, but really he's just a letdown.
Oh, it's a letdown. So wait a minute. So the bad boy image was tarnished. Are you saying bad boy image because he gets his drink on?
Well, now I just think he's not very smart.
Okay, good.
Who are you
good.
talking about?
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now, all right. Now, Mario, I'm not going to let you go yet. Because you're the male. And I have to kind of keep you out of it.
Let
'cause I know you
down.
go. Oh,
He's an idiot.
he's okay.
You just got signed. You got to lay low. This is how they catch y'all with the strippers. Told them.
So it's a
No,
letdown.
caller ID and all that is just messed up a player's world.
It's done.
It's just not the same now. Everybody's gonna bust you now.
Okay, I got it. You look,
GPS.
I just think a lot of people get their drink on and
They do.
unfortunately he got caught. Let me go over to Claudia. And I know what Claudia's going to say. She's going to say,
It's not there. He's just stupid.
Just stupid.
Well, we have a category we have yet to implement, you guys. It's called haters. Now, haters can be looked at when we have the opposite opinion of a lot of people who's rolling. So if the college students,
make it a habit calling me
you're not supposed to use sound effects when I'm doing my thing. You're not supposed to be doing that. No, you know what? I like that. I like that. You know, Claudia, just so you know, he waits to my segment to get off.
I can focus on him now. I'm not talking, so it's easy to focus on him.
This is so wrong. He waits. I think he really sits there and go like, I will let loose when Victor goes on his sports because I can have fun now. Then all of a sudden, Brandy and Mario in the background, you stop touching me, stop touching me, stop touching me. That's what they do. So I'm just letting you know this is New Sports and how we do it.
Ah, well, good heavens.
Okay. PMC, you're right. You're right. It was stupid. PMC agrees with Claudia. He was stupid. This was such a bad move.
I mean, just...
It was done.
That's why they got to get another drug.
You know what? Don't.
Now, I guess with the DUI, he'll have to get a driver now, won't he?
He has drivers.
Right, that's right.
He has
Well,
drivers.
he may get some favoritism like they're trying to say Justin did.
Right.
You know, I like Justin, so
Yeah.
of course it was.
His time is coming. But not for... I'm sorry.
Oh, poor Justin.
Poor
Everybody's
Justin.
picking on him.
Well, guess what, you guys? We're going on to that next one. The one that you quietly was not sure about, called the Paterno statute. And when you look at it, the Board of Trustees takes a chance on statute decisions. I put it that way because I think they're so disconnected they don't even understand. Even in the best circumstance, give me the argument for Paterno statute staying up.
That finger, that's the one thing. It's a symbol of male potency.
You know what? That's not
No,
right.
there's a stiff finger pointing up.
You know what?
Now, as you get older, usually the fingers start to bend a little bit.
You know what, Mario?
It's not,
I thought that meant I'm number one.
I said thank you, Brandy. Thank you. It does.
You know
Either that or he's checking the wind.
it's the sperm count.
So here it is. This is my take on it, and I'm saying this: that the Board of Trustees they're waiting out the storm to see if, for whatever reason, the statute should remain. And I'm saying it will get worse because the lawsuit's pending. And to me, the idea that people will now see what's going to happen as it relates to that everybody's just really kind of put the children secondary because they have to continue to live on from this the rest of their lives.
Well,
so here's my question. Are the Board of Trustees disconnected, or are they being strategically, let's say, smart? And I don't think they are. So Mario, what do you think?
I think they need to be strategic because everything invites you to say something funny. Even this picture, Vic. I was just saying, what if the slogan was first one to the shower picks up the soap?
You know what? You know what?
Or he's saying, wait, guys, I'll get it.
See, that's what I'm saying. The picture does. It makes you start writing. I'm sitting here getting all kind of phrases. I'm saying, no. They need to watch it, you guys. It's gonna be endless jokes.
It's over. When I'm saying this,
endless.
There are pictures of the statue. I won't even put it up because I'm sensitive to the kids and everything. They have already emblazoned little kids on this statue, running behind him, along with this particular statue. So the worst is yet to come. So let me say this.
We'll put videos of young kids running, little boys running.
This is wrong. I'm not.
Then you flash to this picture, and then you flash back to the little boys running. You go back.
I am not trying to laugh. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's
Here's my
terrible.
point.
That's
This
terrible.
is my point.
That's terrible.
This is my okay. I'm saying this right now. All right. Let me say this. Will you forget this statue and its impact 5 years from now if they leave it up, Claudia?
Well, first of all, I think they should get rid of it because it's bad art. I mean, the sculpture is terrible. I mean, those football players look like something from CGI game. It's bad sculpture. So that's that they should get rid of.
I would put clay penises on each of the football players.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
But
He's either leading them to the showers or away from the showers. I don't know which one.
And if you don't think they already have a statue, and I'm not going to show it, with a penis displayed.
That's what I'm saying.
They've already got this stuff. So the part that you got, I'm telling you right now, they've already hit this. So
I think Joe's got a boner on this picture.
Okay, Mario.
Take a look.
I don't want.
Brandy, how you looking?
Single one out.
Everybody else is kind of flat, but
All right,
Joe.
Now, Brandy, I'm gonna come to you now.
They just really, it's the sculpture of those football players is really
It's
bad.
Yeah.
terrible.
But
I agree.
no, I think it's a terrible reminder of a terrible tragedy, and I think it doesn't need to be there anymore.
So, what do you think? A scale of board of the trustees waiting and not making a decision, a 1 to 10, that they're making a smart move. 10 being best. What do you think, Claudia?
I'm sorry.
If they're leaving up, the board of trustees are leaving up the statue, being smart that they're waiting, because they're waiting to see if the storm, just goes by. Is that a smart move?
Well, I think they're either leaders or followers. They're not making a decision because they don't know how. They want public opinion. They want the majority of an opinion, and if they're a board of trustees, it's up to them to make the decision.
If you were on the board, would you be a voter of saying let's take it down, or let's wait?
I think it should come down because first of all, it's not a good sculpture, and I mean, I'm saying that, but it's just badly done. Plus, it's just a bad reminder, and they need to face the consequences of what they've done.
Okay.
And the school doesn't. It's kind of like, oh well, we had this great football career, and we don't want to throw that under the bus. But by the same token, this man did not protect. Paterno, evidently, with the evidence, did not take action and protect children.
Okay, I got you. Brandy, what do you think should come down? You're the board of trustees. You're voting to keep it up for a while or take it down?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
I say take it down.
take it down. Mario.
Down!
I knew it.
Down! Auga!
Yeah, so far, hey, look, it's true. It works that way. PMC already said take it down. I already know Max is going to take it down. So okay, this is a letdown from the board. I don't have to go through the categories, right? Is it a letdown that the board is making the decision or waiting on it?
Yeah, I mean they either take control or they don't.
Yeah.
And they're not taking control. They're waiting to see what kind of pressure. Is
Bad
on
board.
them. Yeah, bad board.
Bad board. I like that one.
Bad
I like that
board.
one. Good
Bad
one.
board.
All right. Okay, this is the part where I can't wait till the women chime in on this one because
okay.
I follow NASCAR, and Kevin Harvick was over the weekend. It was in a competitive race where he was going for the lead, and the last remaining laps. They have the slow drivers who get lapped all the time, right? And that's always happening. It's always occurring. Well, one of the drivers happened to be Amber Cope. She's part of the twins. They're twins look alike.
That's going to ask Amber right here.
Okay, so Amber's one of them, and that's her twin.
One
That's her
getting
twin.
chased
Which
or
one's
the other
Amber?
one?
Amber's on the right.
And she's a driver.
Yeah, she's a driver.
I'm on her side.
Wait a minute.
Go Amber.
Wait a minute. Now,
What
wait.
does her twin do?
Her twin.
Whatever.
She drives too. She drives.
We're supporting her. We're supporting the twin.
She come out and do that fast changing of the wheels?
We'll support you with
Wait a
that.
minute. That's so cool.
We don't want you to break any nails.
Mario is now flavoring this broadcast.
I love NASCAR
segment.
now.
All right, see, I can't even get
love
the
it.
story out because he's doing what the men do as a doctrine. He says if they look like this, she could do whatever she wants. But see, let me.
I have to say that because Tim McGraw was at concert this weekend, and I watched him, and he had all white on, white pants, white shirt, white belt, and everyone wanted to make fun of him. And I said, you know what? He's so damn sexy.
Doesn't matter.
He can wear whatever.
Was
he wants.
that a Ralph Lauren outfit that he was wearing?
That's a good
I can
one.
wear all denim.
All white.
Sounds
black
like it.
hair.
Can I wear all denim shirt, denim jeans, denim
Since
hat?
when do country people
Mario, you got
come out in
swag,
Ralph
sure.
Lauren
I don't know. I can't figure out when did they come.
Yeah, when did country singers start wearing Ralph Lauren?
I see.
They got hit, but they got those. They got a specialist to dress them now.
See.
That's right.
See, this is the
So
part.
this gal on the right is a NASCAR driver.
Yes, she is.
Good for her. Good for her.
Now
Good for
you-
NASCAR.
Now you got it. Now
Does
you
she
got
wear
it.
that outfit when
So
she's
the men
driving?
were just mad she's in the way.
I'm not sure. No, she
He
did.
was tailgating her.
Well, no.
She wouldn't
Brandy.
get out of the way.
Well, see, this is the part I'm
That
getting at.
happened.
I'm sure Hef wants to do a pictorial on these two
Oh,
guys.
they've done. They have some enterprises going on But what they've done is kept that, to the side so they won't be prejudged.
Screw him. Let's look at her close.
Okay, Mario.
They're gorgeous gals. I mean, so what? Is her sister involved in the racing at all?
Yes. As twins, you still have to perform, even if you come in together. Amber is already in, and I believe her sister is closely following behind. And they have a nationwide series where more of the rookies come in and not the actual NASCAR sprint to the championship cup races. So this is the race like the day before the big race. So what happens, you still make money. Well, Kevin Harvick was actually in a position where he could have strategically been running first. Amber, as many drivers who are slow are supposed to give way, she didn't. And when she didn't, he fell back and could never regain. My question is
blocked him.
Wait a minute.
You know what they say?
Cock block.
Mario, stop flavoring my segment. So you're turning it into the dungeon life.
It's the visual aids.
Okay, so here's my question.
She wasn't looking in the rearview mirror.
She was
checking her makeup.
So what did she do? She cut him off?
No. It's the thing where it's like you being on the freeway and somebody's in the fast lane. Shouldn't they move out of the fast lane over to the slower lane? Mario, wait.
Why?
We're not asking you.
Why would they want to move out of it?
If you're driving, let's just say you're driving 50,
okay,
and you're in the fast lane on the freeway, you're running 65 miles an hour.
Oh,
shouldn't they be out of the fast lane?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Well, Claudia drives a Mustang. She's driving pretty fast.
So what? So she was driving too slow in the fast lane.
Oh man, forget that.
And he let out with a quote saying, "I'm sorry, some of these drivers just don't know what they're doing out there, and they don't belong." And he made a sexist comment referring to Danica Patrick.
What did he say?
He said they think they're NASCAR or Sprint Cup drivers. This woman, Amber, couldn't hold Danica's purse. When you do that, that's sexist. So what they're now talking about.
All that sexist.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. Let me say this for a reason, because I do believe this. I watched the slow drivers in other races. Would he have said this against another male driver and manned up on a comment like that?
I think he would have. I think he would have gone against another male driver if he's doing that. Good. But she's probably driving slow because if those boobs aren't real, if the airbags, there's this whole thing about airbags going off on implants.
Yes.
Scared of that.
You get to a point. I never thought about that.
Wait a minute.
That's serious.
I can't believe this. You guys have taken this to a new height.
Now.
You know what?
I'm not racing.
Well, you're driving though. I don't want to hurt the twins.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. There's more than just. There's
something.
more twins there than just two.
Okay. So the bottom line is this was fair. In other words, his complaint.
I think so, yeah. I mean, if she's not... It's just like somebody on the freeway the other day wasn't keeping up on the pace of the cars, and everybody's kind of like, whoa, and trying to get around this person that's going like 50 on the freeway and not keeping up. But, my late chiropractor had a couple of race cars, not NASCAR stuff. I don't know, NASCAR maybe.
Okay.
But anyway, and he had 2 sons and a daughter, and the daughter was the only one that raced for a while.
Wow.
And we talked about Shirley Muldowney.
Oh, yeah.
Who was...
Drag.
And I said, why is she so incredible?
She was fast.
And he said women are faster and quicker on the stick there.
Oh, that's what I need.
Wait a minute.
That was sick.
My goodness.
That's important, Vic.
No, it was. I mean, he wasn't saying it the way you guys are thinking.
I need some.
But he says they are. He said the women's reflexes are faster than the guys.
Yeah, you know what?
You don't need them to jump out the way.
You know what? That's a great one.
We're multitaskers also.
Well, yeah, you are. But
now, I keep that in mind.
Now, Mario.
Yes, sir.
Would you say that Kevin had the right to turn around and slam her because she was?
He can do it because it's NASCAR. They have the flag. So they can do whatever they want.
So wait a minute. So you're.
I'll just take her side.
Her side. Wait a minute. She hasn't even said anything.
Whatever her side is, I'm taking it.
He's going to take her aside and discuss it with her.
Mario
I'm going to talk about the new NASCAR.
Okay, let me tell you why Mario's doing a blind endorsement.
Because she's so fine.
It's better to have a quote.
That's a great B cup.
In defense of somebody before you blindly get behind them. You haven't even heard the explanation, and she hasn't made one yet.
Because she just lets her smile speak.
So here it is. Here comes the vote, you guys. Let's see if you guys really hold court. Do these wonderful ladies deserve 1 to 10? Nah, I'm not gonna give you a rating. I'm gonna go back to the was they balling, big pimping, let down, upset, whatever. You tell me, Mario.
Balling.
They were balling.
Balling.
They're balling because they got in the way of Kevin Harvick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wrong.
Block. Go, ladies. Come on and get it my way.
Wait a minute.
I'll pull up to the bumper.
Brandy.
She's big pimping because she's getting her word out and she's doing what she wants to do, and she's telling him, "You're not gonna get in my space.
You go, dog. That's right, dog.
Taking you down."
Oh, you know what, Brandy?
That's good.
Brandy brought something in. Her name. If this woman is really not being shown in the circles of the race and competitive, she just had her name launched into an area.
I know her name. What's her name?
You know what, Mario?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It was great publicity.
Yeah, Sam.
There we go. So here it is.
We know her name. Claudia
Mario
knows her name, too.
So is that big pimping, balling, whatever?
Big pimping
big
with
pimping,
balls. Big balling pimps. Big, testosterone.
All right, you know what? We don't need all the extras,
Big
Mario.
scrotum.
We don't. All right, please. I apologize.
You went too far.
Yes.
You needed to move on.
No, Brandy. Remember what?
Some words you just love
Brandy,
to use on the air.
The message is if you don't want him to say anything, use that left arm. No, and just play.
I might get bitten. No.
All you have to do. No, Brandy. There's a trick to it.
Antibiotics.
All you got to do is put your left arm quietly and slowly on his right shoulder.
Try it. My
Just put
left will work a lot better.
Yeah, see, when you put your... Now,
I'll be a lot quieter.
okay, I'm leaving this alone. All right, so let me go... okay. Let me go over to Claudia. Claudia, I think you already endorsed it. Was it big pimping? Was it a letdown? Was it whatever? Balling? What do you think? Letdown?
Back to
Ball?
your choices.
I think it's probably a letdown.
It's a letdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to go with it because what you're saying is that she got in the way.
She did.
She getting away.
It doesn't make any difference what the gender is if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
See, true to
Get
one.
out of the race.
Thank you. See, Claudia pays attention, and she knows because she runs the show. But see, she doesn't have to deal with Brandy and Mario.
Right. You made how she's driving out there, though?
Right.
And get out the way, mother.
See. So whenever you want to come in and sit in the co-host seat, because they don't participate, you let me know. Okay, we got to go over to the last one. This is going to be quick because I just believe one question is dealing with this scenario. If you don't follow Jeremy Lin's sanity with the New York Knicks, he's already under a contract to be competitively, I guess you can say, on the New York Knicks side, can they match this wonderful contract that's going to pay Jeremy Lin $14.8 million in his third season? Well, if the New York Knicks match it, they will pay $30 million because of the luxury tax. So Carmelo basically is saying it's ridiculous to pay somebody who's only played 25 games in their first season that amount of money because he's up in the hierarchy of players who's been there and improving themselves. So here's my question. It's not about whether he deserves the money or not. That's not for us. Should another player comment on the amount another player gets? See, my whole thing that you leave that up to the journalists, the writers, and everything. So let me just say, Brandy's like the big model. We got web talk, radio every day. And somebody's going to comment on why you should not make that much money. Is that fair game, Mario?
It was the way it came out. He just said, hey, he's got this ridiculous offer.
Right.
He wasn't actually, to me, commenting against Jeremy. He was saying that the offer was like crazy.
Isn't that a comment?
Someone said, someone said, hey, my buddy just got this ridiculous offer. It doesn't imply that he doesn't deserve it. People are trying to say that it does, but it doesn't really. So I don't think he actually was commenting on the contract amount. It's when you read it in print, it looks more indicting than when you actually, hear people how it was said or whatever. Right. So, and plus, we met Carmelo.
Yes.
That's a cool dude.
Oh, yeah.
He is one of the...
Yes.
I've met few NBA players who come across like him.
Yes.
That's a nice guy.
Okay.
So, no, I'll give him a break.
Okay, you give him a break.
His wife is fine.
You know, I can say that. Yeah.
You guys seen his wife?
They could even
She got her own reality. She got her own reality show in Atlanta.
Even the men get to get away
telling
with
you.
more because of a hot chick. That is it.
That's it. I got you.
Right,
Now,
get
you
me
bring up a
one.
good point, but now
Get
watch.
me one.
Let me just take it over to the other side. Now, Mario, you bring up a point that I actually say, and I'm not going to comment on it on the term ridiculous, but let me just put it in the seat of the ladies. Whatever Brandy's doing and whatever Claudia's doing, somebody says they're making that much money. That's ridiculous. Well, just pretend, Brandy, that Claudia said that about
still
your
not that
show
bad.
segment and said that's ridiculous. Is that an endorsement or is that a letdown for you?
Well, you know, it depends how you're saying it. You're like, that's ridiculous. Are you saying like, that's ridiculous? Right?
All right.
You ain't getting no money.
It
That's
just depends,
ridiculous.
you know?
It's just no big thing. It's no big deal.
Whatever.
Okay, Claudia, do the same. Brandy says, you know what? That's ridiculous. She's making that much money for Web Talk for today.
Oh, I think it would be a compliment.
You know what? The one thing I love about you guys.
Ridiculous can also be a compliment.
I see. She hit it. She hit it
There
because
you go.
everybody says the term, oh, ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
agree.
That's an endorsement.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. So my whole, you guys are smart, aren't you? You guys
Yeah.
are good.
But
We
I'm
follow
wondering,
sports.
you know, I quit watching basketball when they quit wearing short shorts, you know.
See?
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Thrill
But,
was
you know-
gone. The thrill was gone.
Oh, Joel!
Yeah, they got those long shorts, and it's not fun. But
They
anyway,
need it longer now, though,
why-
Claudia.
No, because there's not even the surprise factor, maybe.
They need
Oh
long
my
shorts
goodness!
today.
Oh my goodness!
But anyway, why on all these sports things? Why don't they pay them instead of so much money up front? Why don't they pay them in bonuses when they perform? Then you're going to get this, then you're going to get that, instead of, because all this money up front, then the fans, it's so expensive. It's expensive for people that don't have a lot of money to go see the games.
Well, you know what?
It's like marriage.
You know, Mario, don't go there.
Pay them up.
Don't.
Less up front and give them some bonuses when they perform. That might get married.
Well, they do. See, well, they do give them signing bonuses.
That's why I said a signing bonus.
But the
and
signing
then-
bonus is their leverage.
Hey,
Yeah,
It's the-
yeah.
We give them a small signing bonus, and then let's see what the options are.
Well, you know what? It's in football.
Well, there is that. Wait, there was that 5-year deal with Kobe, wasn't
yes,
it?
yeah.
That Kobe had a deal like that with his wife, 5-year, after 5 years.
I
then
need,
you
I
get
need
something
10.
extra
I need
special.
10 years. I need 10 years of good behavior. Then we'll see.
Okay, so here it
That's
is.
a long time.
Yeah, so here
That's
it
on
is.
purpose.
So what you guys saying is, I think I already know right now. The term ridiculous is big pimping, balling, something for the ladies. Because what we're saying is, it's not the term in the context people are making it to be out, like negative. So what is it, Mario? Is
Whatever.
Wait a minute. It's a whatever?
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody.
come
Come on.
on.
It's not a big deal. They're trying to make it a big deal. It's
Yeah.
a whatever.
Wait a minute. Let me give you an
It's
example.
not a big deal.
Let me give you
They're
an
just
example.
looking for something to talk about.
Yeah.
$14.8 million, and it may balloon to $30 million on behalf of the organization. That's big pimping if you can get somebody to pay out that kind of cash. So you don't think that's a big deal?
I think the talk about it is a whatever.
You know what?
Yeah. It's big pimping, but whatever.
Oh, we got.
Let's stop talking about
Kim
how much money
Kardashian's
you
in
make.
New York. She making more than that.
See this?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
big pimping.
E Entertainment played them $40 million, and then they don't want to pay anything else.
See?
Oh.
See?
So what you
That's
guys
big
are saying, Jeremy? Let me help Jeremy out. Jeremy, look, man, 14.8 million, dude. That doesn't put you in the stratosphere. You need to bump it up a little bit because the ladies in the room are saying you ain't big pimping yet. You need to cover like 40 million contract term. What amount of money will the ladies say you're big pimping, Claudia?
I think it's a whatever.
Think it's a whatever.
Yeah.
And Mario already said whatever. Brandy, you said whatever too.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
I can't believe this. Jeremy, 14.8 million. I'm sorry, you can't sell the people in this room, man. Bring it back. Bring it up a little bit. You know what? I'm out of my sports, dude.
Brandy,
you guys-
you ready?
Is anybody in the chat room?
Oh,
What
yeah.
are they saying about all this?
See, already, PMC is, he's still stuck on Paterno.
All right, it's the new sports. It's Victor. It's Alan. It's your Victor,
That is
Alan.
that. Victor,
Chocolate sauce.
that is hot.
Chocolate sauce. Chocolate sauce.
That is too much. That
Chocolate
is too
sauce.
much.
Thank you.